Every evening gown tells a story. In the world of pageants, the Miss Universe is the pinnacle of achievement, and the evening gown competition is an essential anticipated part of the event. From the nearly see-through metallic chain dress to mesmerizing red gown with volcanic vibes, pageant hopefuls have paraded their most show-stopping routines across the Miss Universe stage since 1952. Hello everyone, and welcome to Crown Sisters. In today's episode, I give you our Miss Universe top 10 most memorable and most iconic blue evening gowns in recent history. But before we begin, please make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Go on, I know you want to. Let's get started, starting with the Philippines in 1999. Perhaps one of the best known onstage falls in pageant history. But it wasn't her unfortunate sleep that put her here. Rather, it's how Miriam educated everyone on how to carry a gown with such class, elegance, and poise. Miriam immediately gained composure whilst wearing this light blue creation designed by Roy Halston, an American designer known for his minimalist and clean designs. This one-shoulder serpentine cat gown was made of soft tulle and neoprene fabric with Swarovski beading by Colombian designer Mr. Alfredo Baraza. Despite the fall, Miriam gave justice to the dress as she shaded on the Miss Universe stage in Chaguaramas, Trinidad and Tobago. Up next, we have an African-inspired gown by Pijila Maison, worn by Miss South Africa Tuzibini Tunzi. The dynamic midriff cat-out gown features a thigh-high front slit with silver to gold to blue ombre finish. It sparkled from every angle and perfectly matched the Miss Universe 2019 crown. The ethereal blue and gold gradient was the symbolism of grandeur of the gown, fully befitting Zosie's beauty and spirit. The design was inspired by the South African coast, with the colors representing the meeting of the ocean and the shore. It was refreshingly original and distinctively African, and perfectly captured Zosie's vibrant spirit. Joining our list is Venezuela. In 2016, she is the original El Tocuyo. She started the El Tocuyo phenomenon at the Miss Universe stage. In 2016, Mariam was among the front runners and everyone's hot favorites for the crown. Habach entered the stage in what first looked like a ball gown with sequined top and feathered bottom skirt. Beneath it lay one of the most intricate and beautiful gowns to have graced the Miss Universe stage. It was an exciting moment. This gown was designed by Venezuelan Nidal Wahid, a prolific designer who likes to dazzle. His fantastic creations never go unnoticed. At number 7 spot, Lebanon. Our next outfit takes us all the way back to 1971, when Lebanon's Georgina Risk wowed the crowds and the judges, wearing pants in the evening gown round. A ballsy move in any era. Her daring two-piece turquoise blue bejeweled plunging crop top with matching silky gauze palazzo pants and voluminous hairstyle proudly showcased Middle Eastern finery on the Miss Universe stage. The gown was created by the king of elegance and boldness himself, William Cowrie. This gown isn't the most beautiful of all time, but this is one of the gowns that have stood the test of time. Next up, we have the Philippines. Janine Tugonon donned the simple but beautiful gown in the 2012 competition. The way this pale blue gown adorned her body and skin tone is impeccable. The gown with its embellished top and sheer pleated skirt was a creation of Colombian designer Alfredo Baraza. He is the same designer who had been tasked to design gowns for Miss Universe Philippines since as early as 2001. At Number 5. South Africa in 2020. Although Natasha Joubert may have missed out on a spot in the top 21 to secure a back-to-back win for South Africa, she certainly flew the flag high for South Africa in this figure-hugging high-slit velvet gown by Jolashi Couture. Natasha was every inch the epitome of elegance and power during the preliminary evening gown, and her navy blue dress with her matching evening gloves shouts royalty. At number 4, Venezuela. Designed by Angel Sanchez, this modern evening gown, worn by Miss Universe 1996 Alicia Machado, received the second highest televised score of all time. This plain, mint blue evening gown with silver spikes made Alicia appear so sweet and charming on stage, yet still maintaining an edgy look. After winning in 1996, Alicia Machado pursued acting, appeared on various reality shows, and continued to speak out against body shaming after Trump publicly humiliated her over her weight. In the third spot, we have Russia. The Russian Margie Moran, Katriona Gray, described her once as a human Barbie doll. Miss Russia was only 18 when she walked on the stage in her magnificent off-shoulder sequin ball gown. Yulia completed her look with stunning jewelry and an updo that gave her old-school Hollywood glamour vibes. This cobalt blue dress by a top Russian designer, Natalia Dragan, represents the Russian winter and took 3 months to complete. Though she didn't place that year, Yulia enchanted everyone with her mesmerizing smile as she represented her country wearing a beautiful gown. Our number 2 spot goes to Thailand. Miss Universe Thailand 2017, Maria Punlarlarp, was without a doubt one of the pageant's biggest standouts. Her navy blue evening gown wowed both judges and audience. According to the Asava group who designed her outfit, the cap-sleeve dress was made of silk velvet fabric. They embellished the entire gown with Swarovski crystals, which were delicately sewn in from top to bottom. It swept the floor graciously as she walked, which added more drama and glamour. Punlarlarp didn't win the title, but definitely won the audience's attention and hearts with this beautiful creation. And finally, our number 1 spot goes to the Philippines in 2015. It would take 42 years and 1 persistent P Awards back before a Miss Universe Philippines gown was made by a Filipino designer. Pia had constantly lobbied Estela Marquez Araneta, the head of Binibining Pilipinas, to use a Filipino designer. Her persistence paid off with this creation by Filipino Albert Andrada. Inspired by the sea and the sun of Manila Bay sunset, Pia's royal blue silk mermaid gown registered well on stage. The back reveals opulent details of beads, sequins, and crystals that represent the sun rising over a serene blue sea. Tiny sapphire-colored crystals are mixed with the beadwork and cascade towards the front of the gown, representing the beautiful sands of Filipino beaches. The silk gazar gown has a hem of draped multiple folds at the back to represent fins of fishes found in Philippine waters. The mermaid gown has a very simple front to highlight Pia's beautiful face, altogether transforming Pia into an oceanic goddess. The color blue signifies the color of water and freedom, and it also represents Pia's power and tenacity. In vindication of her persistence to use a Filipino designer, Pia went on to win the 2015 Miss Universe crown, beating Ariadna Gutierrez from Colombia, who ironically was wearing a creation by the previous designer of Philippines dresses of nearly 20 years, the Colombian designer Alfredo Baraza. The success of this gown paved the way for the beautiful creations seen on all Filipino candidates since, making this gown the story of sheer determination and perseverance, and hence topping our chart as my number 1 blue gown. Which amongst these blue gowns is your favorite? Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. And always remember, don't let the clothes or anyone define you. Just be yourself, whether in a pair of jeans or an evening gown.